Hello students, in this video lesson you're going to learn how to update your drawing template to include the scale of the part. So if you have already completed your drawing template, that's awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to go into it and we're going to actually update it. So on your home screen, in your recent documents, you should see an empty blank top template. So mine, I named it Daft Punk Custom Template. You could have named yours just Custom Template with your name. That's fine. Find the blank one, the blank version of it, and open it up. If you don't see it here in recent documents, you can always go to the open folder and find it that way. So I'm going to open up mine, and I had already updated this to make sure it would work. But this is what the final version should look like for this video lesson. You should have the date, scale, checked, and approved in that empty box that we have created from previous. Okay, so let me revert this to what might look like yours. In the title block here, I'm going to edit the definition of that title block, and I'm just going to delete out and move everything back to where it originally was from the previous lesson so you can see what that looked like. So in the previous lesson, when you made your custom template, it should have looked like this. For this lesson, all we're doing is rearranging and adding. So in your title block, in the title block section in the browser, so you'll see title blocks, you'll see your own custom title block. You're going to right click on that and then click edit. It'll open up the edit window for you to actually edit the title block. What you're going to do is for the approved text, you're just going to move that into the big empty box. You're going to move checked to the right into that empty box. And the new thing that we're doing is we're going to turn this little box right here, this section, into the scale section. So how do we do that? First, let's label it. So click on text, click and drag a box into this box, let go. And let's make sure we are centered. So click on this one and this one. Make sure you are on Technic font at the small scale. And we're going to type in all caps, scale, colon, and click OK. And then click on text again. Click and drag a little box inside of this box. Again, make sure it's centered, middle, Technic, small scale, and then here we're going to click this drop down menu and we're going to go to sheet properties, and it should already default to initial view scale, which is what we want, and then click this add text parameter. It'll pop it down in here and click OK, and that's it. Click finish sketch, save it, yes. And now your template will be updated. I'm going to go ahead and click save on mine so that my Daft Punk custom template is updated and has the things I need it to have. So let that save for a moment. Takes a second here. Not entirely sure why it takes so long, but that's okay. Now when I click on the home button here, it should be the most recent thing. And I want to make sure and emphasize that when you make a part, so if you're done making a part and you go to new drawing, we're no longer doing that. We're going back to home and we're opening up the template and we're saving it as the new part. So you would click save as, you would change the file name. You would change it from the custom template file name to the new part name, and then you'd save, and then you would go to base, you would find the base file for it, whatever part it is, change the view however you need to, and so on. Because otherwise you'll end up saving over your custom template over and over and having to remake it or having to delete your views off of the part, off the technical drawing sheet. And that'll get annoying very, very fast. So for this lesson, that's what we did. We updated the template to include the scale, and we moved checked over and we moved approve over. Now keep in mind, remember, whenever you turn in a technical drawing, if you see my signature in the checked, that means that you made some mistakes on your technical drawing, and that's okay. You can still resubmit to get full credit. If you see my signature in approved, that means you got full credit for the assignment. For this assignment, I want you to go ahead and go to File, Export, PDF, and send me the PDF so I can inspect and look at your title block.